Welcome back to more Middle-earth Shadow of War. I'm Lady Hellcat, and we are here in Minas Ithil because we are going to go after the lost artifacts. After our last main mission, uh, Ithil told us about the artifacts, and now they're available on our map. You can see that I have a yellow marker right there. I don't know why I had to spawn all the way down here in the, I don't know, Celebrimbo Hall, but I did. So, if we find anything interesting on the way... Oh, let me have a look. Because that probably already changed. I had killed some uruks. Some of them are still dead. Okay, so that's cool. Also, something that I want to do, since we're still in Minas, I would like to check out these chase... the feral... No, that's not the feral trickster. Checkpoint raid, and there's a Caragor raid. Now, they used to be white, or two of them at least were white. Now they're not white anymore. They're orange, which means that they're harder in difficulty, I believe. So I don't know. Oh! The knife thing. But traversing this whole area should be easier now. How did I throw? How did I throw that knife? That's weird. Okay, but Elven Sprint is definitely something good. Ah, okay, it's consumed. Okay. Ah, okay. That's a weird button to slide, but okay. Well, since you have treasure for me, I will take you down. We haven't killed a single Caragor yet, and I did not have the courage to... Over there. Ah. Probably could have timed that a little bit better. Gondorian artifacts. You can find artifacts looted from the Great Hall of Minas Ithil scattered throughout Mordor. Find them all to unlock Prospector skill upgrade. What?
When Eonar didn't return from his confrontation with the Witch King, word of his fall spread like wildfire across Gondor. The Witch King's forces were regrouping, rapidly seizing lands once under Eonar's rule. Some regions fell so quickly that letters sent by the first ruling steward of Gondor, Mardil, never reached their destinations. For generations we stored the unread letters here, destined to remain forever sealed. We know those lost Gondorians will never claim their letters, but we keep them to honor their memory. I wonder what will become of the last few letters I sent on my father's behalf.
Alright, that was the first one. So we don't have to spin them around anymore. That's actually not bad.
You are not tempted to read the letters?
No need. I know the heart of my people, so I know what they say.
Oh, okay, so the other one consumes... Okay, there are two types of sprint.
Wait, what's going on? You can't tell me that all.
Muzu.
I think I will not want to fight you. Terrified of executions, vulnerable to executions, vulnerable to stealth. Dazed by stealth, damaged by explosion, damaged by beast, and damaged by point. I have nothing against you. Forget it, I'm not fighting you. Not now. I need to improve my skill set. Oh.
In the Great Hall of Minas Ithil, we didn't just safeguard the treasures of our past. We kept our present there as well. An archive of all our official correspondence with the capital. I used to file away missives from Minas Tirith after my father had read them. This was a weekly task at first, but as our surroundings grew more dangerous, scrolls like this one became more rare. I wonder whether there were promises of aid that the orcs intercepted. Plans for relief that we never saw.
Interesting.
The workings of government reduced to parchment.
Okay, this one? Oh, this is the Colosseum, right?
Ithil didn't need parchment. It needed reinforcements.
Well, alright. I would like to think that this is...
It's a big skin!
I missed the... There's a window of opportunity to actually use the axe. Oh, I thought it's up here, it's not?
Did you hear that? He's up on me!
Okay, not bad.
This pipe is purported to be the creation of hobbits, a sort of halfling that lives beyond our reckoning in the north. I wonder at the strange notion of full-grown adults who scarcely reach my waist in height. But after what I've seen in Mordor, a hobbit would be a welcome sort of strange. Though I don't think a hobbit would last long in Mordor.
Oh, really? That's what you think? You would be surprised if you lived in the future. Okay. Next. Well, we're already here, so that one.
Now all I need is some pipeweed.
Which you won't find for leagues in any direction.
I remember you have to be so... I don't know.
What was that? I've seen it! You won't escape!
The funny thing is that orcs are not faster, nor are they slower.
There's the ranger!
What the? Alright. Quick throw. Oh, and that. Okay, yep.
I wonder if the elves have mundane objects as we do, for even their common containers and vessels seem uncommonly fine. This artifact was once part of a table setting given as a gift centuries ago. The other parts were broken when one of Mordor's many ground tremors knocked them off a shelf. How I wish my predecessors had saved the broken shards. That's a puzzle I'd like to reassemble. Elven things deserve to last.
Okay, let me tell you this. I like the collectibles way better now than in the previous one.
What sort of feasts do the elves have?
Stately affairs, not as raucous as orcs or men.
Well, we're doing good. Pretty straightforward. But then again, we are still in Minas Ithil. I don't know if it's going to be that easy in other areas. Although you do have the option to run, so that's not all that bad.
We Gondorians called Minas Ithil home, but we cannot claim to have built it. That honor belongs to exiles from the fabled realm of Numenor beyond the sundering seas. Wondrous architects, they fashioned this city of marble to reflect the moonlight and glow with an inner warmth. But the city's beauty and light drew the ire of the Witch King, who has long sought revenge on Gondor.
No. Looks about right.
The Numenorians' knack for towers rivals the elves.
Who do you think taught them? They were but precocious students.
I think something just moved.
The Numenorians, yeah. Yeah, I would have to go way back into the past to check that out, I believe. Woo!
Gondorian folktales abound with drakes, lesser versions of the great dragons who supposedly slumber under the earth. Yet here in Mordor, I've seen them with my own eyes, though from a safe distance, and they are nothing like the storybooks say. They are lethal hunters of the air, rapacious and cruel, apt to torment their prey before eating it. This scale, taken from a drake carcass we found in a ground cave, gives some sense of their size, and how strong they must be to carry such weight aloft.
A drake scale.
Scale of a drake or a full-fledged dragon?
Well, you know that wyverns, dragons and drakes
Certainly
are all
a
different.
drake. Dragons take better care of their scales.
See? What he said.
I smell something.
Up the wall, Talion.
On him! He's back! Can't have gone far.
Do you really have to call everyone in the area? Oh, could have interrogated that one, but...
I saw it. It was the guy. Get the lads over here.
No, I'm already gone.
Father always said, a proper war banner has two roles, to direct and to inspire. In the chaos of battle, he'd say, you won't march wrong if you keep your flag in sight. Now the orcs have cast down our banners, but Gondor's flag still inspires, even if I see it only in my mind's eye. So long as one Gondorian lives, the white tree still stands tall.
That one looks like a golden tree, but hey. I think Talion just got punched because I didn't pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that about right? Or am I missing one?
The flag of our people. Long may it fly.
Miriam,
Concern
nice.
yourself more with the
And welcome,
towers it's
friend.
flying from.
The ranger! Light the beacon!
Light the beacon! How about you don't? Whoa, he almost hit me with that. Did you see that? Bad boy. Now, you know, I really do prefer doing it the way that I do. Although we're... Well, if you have loot, I'll want it. What was I saying? That I do prefer doing it that way. I mean, there is a reason why you have all these things in the different areas. And I feel that if you just don't do it, you will have a certain disadvantage, like further along in the game. 8 out of
The
11.
red arrow is one of Gondor's most treasured symbols, though few know just what it symbolizes. When our need is dire, we can present the arrow to the men of Rohan, and they are bound by ancient pact to ride to our aid. We should have used it in the early days of the siege, but the orcs encircled us so quickly, and Rohan is too far away.
I'll just send a Gandalf with a, eagle. That should solve your problem. 3 left.
I wonder whether Rohan would honor this arrow if they saw it.
Difficult to say. Men have short memories, and shorter still in a crisis.
True that, true that. Goodbye, worm.
The orcs are obsessed with rings, more so than coins or jewelry of equal value. They snatch them from prisoners immediately, and what happens to these rings is anyone's guess. We rarely find orcs actually wearing them.
Yeah, I don't think they do. 2 more. And then, oh yeah, there's the Vendetta as well. Well, I guess I'll have to risk it.
But I gather it's an ordinary one.
Ha! Scarcely worth the same name as the ring we created.
Wait. We'll cut you down in their precious home.
Love it. I mean, I did bump into him. I had to do something about it, right? Do you have to be so brutal? So we're actually going to a different area. Ah, okay, I see. Doesn't mean I have to fight through this area. Why does it consume the whole thing, though? Whoa. That was badass. Okay, let's see if we can sneak by. Kind of. Who threw the thing? No one?
Gondor has faced the Witch King before, and he's had a vendetta against Minas Ithil ever since. This coin depicts the victor, Eärnur, last king of Gondor. Generations ago, Eärnur led an army that routed the Witch King and sent his army fleeing to Angmar. But our victory turned hollow when our king grew prideful. The Witch King challenged Eärnur to single combat, and Eärnur rode eastward from Minas Tirith, never to be seen again. It takes...
Oops. I thought you was done talking. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm sure there's a menu. Okay, this is actually...
He who fought the Witch King.
Twice, because he did not finish the task the first time.
You're the sorry you hear that? It's a bloody...
I love doing that. Dead? Everyone's dead? Alright. Was it me, sweetie? I think I just scared my cat. Or all my pets. Which is kind of funny, because they're all gathering in my room because the AC is on.
Sometimes I like to take a bow and shoot a whole barrel of arrows in random directions.
Is that inside the fortress?
Fire. Turn, draw, and fire.
No? There's some weird noise in the background. Okay, the vendetta. Didn't you have a better place to put that?
Did you hear that?
Okay, let's see if you have some intel for me. Do you have any new enemies in the area? No.
Each city in Gondor administers its own justice in all but the most important cases. And in my lifetime, we've always handled legal matters in Minas Ithil. When I was a girl, I recall my father being much occupied with mercantile disputes and other legal affairs. Then the orcs came, and matters of justice yielded to matters of survival.
Is that about right? That's odd. I had changed the name, but it didn't change the name. And that skill point acquired. That is the most important thing that we wanted. Because we have way too many skill points that we need. So I wanted to get the Ice Storm, and then we can get Treasure Hunter. That is actually, Elven Light is very helpful. I do need to get Brutalized to get that, yeah. And then, I think Shadow Strike was the other one that we needed in order to do one of the missions. Shadow Dominate. Okay. It kind of looks like we have to do everything anyways in order to unlock everything.
The Gavilar. Always seemed an odd symbol.
What? Where? Ah, that one back there. Okay.
What is justice, if not a hammer to beat down the proud nail?
Press to open quests. Yeah, the next quest is in the next area, right? Gondor quest. Complete, complete, complete. So now we have to go and see Shelob. Okie dokie. So that wraps up our lost artifacts of Minas Ithil. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.